What is going on, everybody? We are back on it. Berserk Manga Chapter 13. Last chapter, we had essentially what you're seeing on screen. The first interaction, arrival, fight between Griffith and Guts. Now, again, we know that they have some kind of history from what we saw in present time. But I don't know, was it always a rivalry? Was it ever an actual friendship? And that a friendship that turned sour. You know, Griffith seems to be, I don't think they're part of a mercenary group, are they? I think they're part of a, like, an actual, like, opposing standing army type shit. I don't know. We haven't gotten any backstory with that. But Griffith has got his own little ragtag group of young fighters. We saw the girl that seems to resemble Guts. I don't think there's any actual, you know, relation. I mean, maybe. Never know, but she looks like a female version of Guts. I think that was the first thing I said when we saw her. And we left off last chapter with Guts seemingly passed out on the ground. Again, I don't know if that's from exhaustion, loss of blood, poison, whatever it might be. They both seem to be a little older right here, so we'll see. I don't know why Guts' ears look like elf ears here. But yeah, they both do seem to be a little bit older here. So we'll see. Again, I don't know. Clearly they don't slaughter him once he passed out. I don't know if they stole all his shit and just left him there or what. And then also, I'm recording this before I've uploaded Chapter 12. So if I'm repeating questions that I asked in the video you guys saw on Monday, just know that I haven't seen the comments to that. I wanted to get a little bit ahead here this week, because I'm going to be busy this weekend or later in the week, so I'm trying to stack up what I can. So excuse me if I ask double up questions that are already asked. But I'm curious to see how Griffith. Honestly, I'm curious. I am interested in Guts' backstory for sure. But Griffith, though, to just change from being a human to like one of like the top tier demons, I wanted to kind of see how we got there. So I don't know if he loses his group of kids in a dramatic way or just a lust for power. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go ahead and get into it. Oh dang, is this Guts having nightmares about Donovan and shit here? The little kid. Because we've already, I think, and then last chapter, I think, was the first time we saw him with the, you know, don't touch me shit. Yeah, I think that's what he's... Dang, and he's thinking of Gambino as well. I'm curious, will we ever see adult Guts reminisce or think about Donovan and Gambino? Gambino, save me. Cutting this thing with a sword doesn't work, Gambino. And then he has that demon resemblance on his face again. That's my right leg you've got in your hand, isn't it? Without that, I can't even use a sword. Oh god, and he's just standing on a pile of dead bodies. Jesus! Why is he separating his head and shit? Besides, did you forget I'm dead and gone now? You shoved your sword right up my throat. Right up through my throat. It hurt a lot, even to death. Who'd help the creep who caused all this anyway? Right, Shisu. Wow. And they put her face on the dog. Jesus. And he's standing on a mound of dead bodies. I don't know if that's supposed to represent all the bodies he's killed in his time or just a pile of dead bodies. Gambino, listen, I was... Ah, shit. And then Donovan gets his hands on him. Yeah, there's Donovan's face and everything. I am curious... Because this almost seems like a little, like, very in-depth here. I know these are all kind of like nightmares, but maybe they're not. Is there a way to communicate with, like, the other realm and be human? Can you have, like, visions of the demon world or what demons might be doing? And things like that. Is there any connection you can have to that? Or none at all? I have absolutely no idea. Did I not loop this? Because I don't think this is... Yeah, hold on. Make sure we loop right stuff properly here, boys. Alright, cool. Now let's get back to it. Gambino should have died. Damn, forgive me. Please forgive me, Gambino. Touch me, stop, don't touch me. Who is this? Is that his... That's the girl laying with him. That's, what's her name? It's so weird because she looks like him. Like in this shot right here of them laying down. They look like they could be brother and sister or twins. Oh, is she not really there? Oh, I thought that was real. No, he's just laying there. So they did take him in. It's interesting. I wonder, I mean, they were so hell-bent on, you know, killing his ass. He even killed some of their friends, by the way. They're like, hell. Where am I? Having those Griffith flashbacks. And again, I really want to know how he passed out or what he passed out from. Mark Band. Really young, though. Yeah, so this is a mercenary group, but it's just a bunch of, like, kids his age. Who's hiring them, though? Like, I'm going to put my trust in them to get the job done? Well, why don't I just hire a more experienced group of mercenaries? So now, is this his third mercenary group? The one he was originally brought into with Gambino. The other one with, what was his name? Agnes? Whatever. You guys told me he'll never be mentioned again, so I forget the guy's name. And this one, so this is his third mercenary group. That's, yeah, he sees the girl and he sees Griffith. Well, I mean, they clearly have some kind of, like, romantic relation. No? Dark Eye, yeah, that's the girl that was in your dream. Why did you just punch me in my wound? I almost killed your ass, I'll do it again. I wish you died after Griffith was through with you. That's, promising. Thanks. Our Casca gave up being a woman so she could be a mercenary long ago. In truth, she's a much better swordsman than the men here. Okay, and who the hell are you? You also look like a woman. By Griffith's orders, she had to sleep with you for 2 days and 2 nights in order to warm up your body since you'd gone cold from losing so much blood. So is that what we're referring him passing out to, is the blood? Warming a man is a woman's duty, he said. Jesus. Did that wake you up? What the hell? You doing judo? So that was real. But this almost looked like... I know we're scrolling up high here. This doesn't look like an annoyed, like, oh, I'm laying with somebody to keep them warm. It looks like she's sensually laying with him. Like, she could easily just, like, kept him warm type shit, but she's, like, in there. So, I don't know. Maybe she's just putting up a front because she's in front of Griffith and everybody else. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. Pretty sure Casca does not make it to the end of, whatever the hell's about to go on. Can we see these two interact, please? I'm Griffith. What's your name? That's alright. It's an amazing sword. I can never wield it. Would you accompany me? Wow, so they really, really are like gonna have a relationship. How the hell did we go completely opposite sides of the spectrum? Like, completely. One's not even human anymore. Dang. And I'm curious, like, is Casca gonna get jealous? Because she seems to be Griffith's favorite and right hand and all that type of shit. Clearly that's gonna turn to Guts, if Guts doesn't end up being better than Griffith. What the heck's Griffith thinking, saving a creep like that? Maybe he's making an ally. I mean, he was incredibly strong. On our side, I'll bet he'd really help with battles. What the hell who's hiring a mercenary group full of kids? Half of them don't even look like they can wield a sword of any kind. I mean, I know Guts does wild shit, but I think we're putting a lot of faith into these kids. A lot. I don't see, like, rarely any men in the group either. Quit spouting that crap. Rickert? That's his name? He cut off Ilrol's arm and killed Dante. How can we just leave him be after that? No, you got Errol's arm cut off and Dante killed. You're the ones who started it, right, Pippin? Yeah, it seems like a mess. I literally feel like I'm, like, watching some, what are they called? What's the Peter Pan group of kids called? Like the Lost Boys or some shit? Like, I feel like that's where I'm at literally here, right now. I'm at like a Lost Boys camp. What the hell's going on? So who are, and why is everyone hitting me with the side eye and shit? Y'all trying to die? So who are they? All these guys with the evil eye. The Band of the Hawk. Don't know what that means. Is that a name that's well known or some shit or what? Didn't y'all just lose the other day? So y'all can't be that good if I just took out, I guess. Because I think, what was his, Bonzuso or whatever? He's technically part of this group, no? Or were they also a I don't know, they're a mercenary group, excuse me. So they were a mercenary group hired to support whatever kingdom that we were fighting against. Ah, okay, I think. You know of us? Just rumors. The Band of the Hawk, one of the last merc groups you ever want to meet up with on the battlefield. Thanks to them being on the other side, this last castle siege should have been over in 3 days, but took over 3 months. Woof. Hey, you still got in there though, so it can't be that. They can't be that good. Still, I never noticed it during the battle. To think they'd also be so young. I mean, were they that scary though? I feel like we kind of. Well, we never faced off against, I guess, any of them directly. But they do all look so young. But I just went like 1v10 on foot while y'all were on horse, and I was about to kill every single one of you. I don't know. I mean, I know they have their rumors, but also I guess Guts is a different playing field than I guess the average man. But like, if it wasn't for the loss of blood, if Griffith doesn't intervene, I think he kills all of them on horseback last chapter, by the way, including Casca. But maybe that was like the youngest of the young. Because these guys actually look a bit older here. I don't know. Maybe that wasn't the Band of the Hawk, the best of the best that we faced off against last chapter. So does he lead them? Does Griffith lead the Band of the Hawks or what? What of you? Why back there? Why do you miss my heart? It should have been easy for you. Why didn't you kill me? He had the shot. Because I realized I want you, Guts. Want us in what way? Like to join? I can tell you right now, he's not going to be about any like physical touch, or I don't even know if he's into men or women or anything like that. So, or maybe is he already because he's very mysteriously drawn. I'd say this right here is the most emotion we've seen out of him at all. Like him, what a view, stretching his arms, taking in like the sun and the wind in the air and shit. He's very like, they keep drawing everyone else so aggressive and defined lines, but like Griffith is always like so loosely drawn that like, is he already dabbling in some demon shit looking for a sacrifice, or like he hasn't been corrupted yet? I don't know. Oh god. Are you a homo? We were also in that castle 4 days ago. And fortunate enough to watch your one-on-one combat with Basuso. It was admirable, but it was dangerous. I love the headpiece here. And of course, Casca's coming in here and... Like, this question wasn't answered, though. I don't know. If Basuso's battle axe hadn't cracked, it would have been you, Lovehead. Yeah, but he strategically, thankfully, cracked it beforehand. Probably. The way you fight, it's almost as though you're gambling on your own life. Gambling? Gambino? Gambling? You don't budge an inch against a monster like Basuso or multiple opponents like Corcus's group. Should we have been afraid of him? Like, could Griffith have done the same thing against Basuso or not? Like, maybe it wouldn't have ended in the same way, but would he have easily taken him or what? Instead, you run in recklessly sword swinging. It's no doubt courageous, but it seems that while intentionally exposing yourself to the risk of death, you're also struggling to make it out alive. That's how it felt to me. You're interesting. I mean, I'd say that even now, that sums up Guts as a, what are we even calling him, a warrior, fighter? He does run in recklessly sword swinging. He exposes himself. He does struggle to make it out alive. That sounds about right. And I've taken a liking to you. What do you mean, I want you? Can you elaborate on that? Like, you want to help me as a swordsman? You want to get married and live happily ever after? Like, what are we doing here? Again, look how, how loosely this is drawn of Griffith here. Like, very soft edges on his face. Really no kind of definition on his face or any line work at all. You come to Guts and it, like, really defines his, like, jawline and shit. And his nose and his features. Who does he think he is, talking to people like that? And if I say no, you bet your ass hell no. Talking like you know who I am. I don't know at all. It's just the way I felt. What do you know anyway? What can you know when we've never even met? Yeah, that injury still hurts. Makes me sick. You'd stab me, and now you're all buddy-buddy. You're the ones who attacked me. Agreed. I didn't ask for any of this. I didn't even pick a fight, do anything. I've got no intention of just forgetting that, and I killed one of your men, so I'm not about to tell you to forget that either. You and me, we're enemies. What will you do? Oh, that's simple. Alright, I don't think we're gonna do this again. I mean, actually, I don't know. Like, I don't know how close the matchup is or not. Guts isn't 100% at the moment, so I think you gotta take it with a grain of salt. Now, though, current timeline, I don't know what those demons can do, but we literally saw Guts' blade couldn't even... There was, like, a negative space there, like, talking about, oh, I forget the man's name, from Jujutsu Kaisen, but he's, like, literally Nagato Almighty pushed telekinesis that shit. So I don't even know how close it is now or how close it is then. We'll settle this. We'll settle it with these. If I win, I'll give you a matching hole in your chest. But if I win, then you make me your soldier, or I don't think we can say that, or boy, or whatever. We still don't even know what he means by I want you. Like, do you want him to make you better? Do you want to spar together, fight together? Like, do you want to get married? Like, I don't know. I don't dislike doing things by force. Yeah, and he's got this very, like, fence-like sword. It's more like precision, accuracy, more like water dancing, and we're just coming out here just hacking away at shit. But it's not to say that Guts also he's not like these other big brooding warriors he faces on the battlefield that are just in this huge armor that have no lateral movement, that can't keep... Like, he has speed. That's another reason why he's able to beat those men in the armor, because he has the speed to match. So I'm curious how this will go. But again, Guts isn't 100%, so is this an accurate representation? I don't know. Let's see. Casca yelling from the trees and shit. Stay out of this, Casca, but I must obtain the things I desire. I'm seeing very, like, wants coming out of him that might make it seem why it might have been easy for him to go down the demon path. I don't know. I have a very strong suspicion that Casca is not currently alive in the current fast forward. You know, Guts is an adult, Griffith is a god hand. It's that damn superior attitude that makes me sick. I'm almost like, no bullshit, I wouldn't be surprised if Guts came with enough force. He goes to, like, block or parry some shit that, like, he could literally slice his sword in half. What's up, Pippin? Look. Oh, man, everyone's gonna come watch the shit. I mean, they're throwing. I don't see anybody that's hit anybody yet. They're starting to give Guts that, like, Berserk look on his face, though. He gets sliced again. Guts gets dotted up again. Another thing, though, like, I feel like it's so much quicker to get in and out. Like, it's so much like water and precision and movement. Guts is really, like, laboring telegraphed. Like he did, he charges in there and exposes himself. But if he does connect, it'll pretty much be the end. But like, what if you never connect? To this point in the story, he's always connected. The only reason he didn't, I think that was the only instance where he could have 100% died, been killed, was last chapter when he's passed out on the ground. Like, no pucks coming to heal him. There's no demon mark that's gonna enrage him pain-wise. There's no like real hurt in his. I mean, he has pain, but no like motivation like that to keep it going and shit. He was 100% exposed and could have died. I think that's the only spot we've seen so far. He gets sliced. He's on the ground again. How do you do that? I'm confident I can slice through even steel plate with this. That's what I'm saying. Carrying all my attacks with that narrow blade. Damn well doing it just one hand. That's what I'm saying too. Guts slices through steel plate armor like it's nothing. So how, when they exchange, does he not just rattle that sword to pieces? This guy's good. We can postpone this, you know, your disadvantages with those injuries. I agree, but would it even make a difference? I'll win. I'll beat him. So this is the first, and I also think this is the first time faster, stronger. Insolent prick. Kill him. Hold it. Oh god, Casca getting in the way. It's Griffith's orders, don't interfere. Don't be stupid. This is our chance to kill him out of the way. This is our chance to kill him out of the way. Since when are you the boss, Corcus? Here's Griffith's orders. Are absolute, remember? Here, Griffith's orders are absolute. But, I mean, we're so close to the end, but this is the first time as Kid, I can't remember if we've seen it as adult, but as Kid Guts, that we've seen him where we've gotten inner monologue as he's been fighting. You know, even when he killed Duncan, they didn't give us, you know, how is he able to do this? This guy's good. I'll win faster, stronger. Even when Gambino was attacking him, or he was killing the guys on the battlefield, or splitting Bazuso's head open, we never saw what he was thinking. He just did it, and it was like, holy shit. It's the first time where we've seen where he's like trying to think, you know, how can I will do it. He gets sliced up again. Jesus. So we've got a shoulder slice, double leg slices, plus the slice that we've already got, and the arm slice he put on us earlier. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got like a good 6 or 7. Jesus. Are we keeping up with this at all? Uh-oh. I think we're about to go Super Saiyan here. What do you mean, no fair? I can't even really tell what we're saying is no fair because I can't tell what the hell's happening in these panels. So he has his sword. What's this that's put in the ground? Is this Guts putting his sword into the ground? And then Griffith looking at it? And then Guts raising it quick as hell in this shot? Why is everyone freaking out saying no fair? I don't get what's no fair here. I don't know, maybe I'm missing something here of what seems not fair. We didn't like kick dirt, did we? Oh, he did. Okay. I think I see it now. Guts puts his sword in the ground, in the grass and the dirt, slices it up in the air, and all the dirt and the dust and shit gets in Griffith's face. So Griffith is covering his shit right there. Okay, hold on. I need this to focus back up here. There we go. No fair, and then he's got a clean shot. Uh-oh. Gotcha. What? How did he get out of the way of the sword? He teleport? Does he already have some shit going on that's like not human? How would he have gotten out the way? Because if I'm coming down with the blade and you're here, how do you then get on top without being in the way of the blade, is the question. Unless he completely sidesteps it, the blade, like, goes down by his side and he jumps on top. But the fact that he's standing on top of it, yikes. That's not good. So he is just better. I want to root for Guts, but I also know, like, what Griffith has become. And I don't know if he has any of it in him already, but I guess that's it. Oh, wow, did you see that? Unbelievable. He's godlike. Griffith beat him. I like you more and more. You'll do anything to win. So I don't know if we're going to see any more of these battles, because he did essentially lose. He said, you know, if I lose, you know, you can have me or whatever. Was there never a point in time that Guts was better? When they were human. Both human, of course. You hope that he's human right now at the moment. He just was never better. First time we've seen. But you can't swing your sword like this. What now? Feel free to give up if you wish. You're a talkative bastard. I'll show you. I'll show you how mouths should be used in a fight. Oh, God. Jesus. But then the thing, he's a teenager too, by the way. And that's how it ends? Shit. Because just thinking it from a logical standpoint, even if you bite down on that, if you don't have any otherworldly powers, bro, I'm easily, like, slicing across your mouth, out of your mouth, down, like, that's just fucked. Curious how the hell we get out of this. So nothing crazy as far as, again, just like last chapter, there isn't anything to really psychoanalyze and dive deep into theory craft, other than, is Griffith just that good? Or does he already have something otherworldly going on? I don't know. And I guess you only say that because we've never seen Guts lose at this age yet. That as a reader, which I mean, I guess it's a good way to kind of tell the story. It's hard to believe that somebody would be better than Guts when we see him cutting through guys with triple steel-plated armor and all this type of stuff. And he's always been quicker and faster and better. But I mean, I feel like with everything in life, there's always somebody that's like bigger, faster, stronger, or better. I guess Guts has finally run into it. For right now, Griffith seems 100% human to me. We haven't gotten anything that seems not. His rule's absolute. And again, I wonder if it's from, like, they respect him or just he's better than everybody else, so they just have no choice because he'll kill them all. But does he lead the entire group, like even the older? Like, he leads that entire Hawk, whatever the group name is. And we never got a real definition of, what does he mean by, like, I want you? Is it, like, in a romantic way, or he wants him by his side to just conquer and do whatever it is that he wants? But he also seems to have, I must obtain the things I desire, you know? So, I don't know what that line is really referring to, or what is it that he desires in life? Like, he's just going around getting hired to kill. At this point, is that all he wants with his life, or what is it that he desires? Right now, it's Guts. In what form or fashion, I guess we'll see. But yeah, solid chapter. He's having those crazy nightmares, and again, like, can you peer into, like, demon world and stuff as a human at all, or these are just strictly nightmares, no connection to, like, otherworldly things? I don't know. And you can't tell me that these two don't look like brother and sister. These two right here. Side shot, they look related 100%. But we'll go ahead and leave that there. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, you guys have been killing it with the support on these videos. The Berserk content has been doing great, so again, any likes or comments that you guys can give is always appreciated. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,